February 1959, 9 young hikers, all experienced, all well prepared, vanished in the icy wilderness of the Ural Mountains in Soviet Russia. Were led by Igor Dyatlov, a respected 23-year-old student from the Ural Polytechnical Institute. Their goal, reach a remote mountain known as Otorten. But they never made it, and what searchers found was pure nightmare fuel. Weeks after they vanished, a search party found their abandoned tent, half buried in snow. But what disturbed investigators most was that the tent was shredded open from the inside. Their belongings, shoes, and jackets were all still inside. But the hikers, they had run out into the freezing night, some barefoot, some nearly naked, in minus 30 degrees Celsius temperatures. The first bodies were found 1.5 kilometers from the tent under a tree. The 2 of them had burned hands and were half-dressed as if they'd tried to build a fire. 3 more were found between the tent and that fire as if trying to crawl back. And the final 4, discovered in a ravine 2 months later, with injuries that didn't make sense. 1 had a crushed skull, 2 had shattered ribs with no external bruising, and 1, Lyudmila Dubinina, was missing her tongue, eyes, and part of her lips. Even more disturbing, radioactive traces were found on some of their clothing. Soviet authorities closed the case with this vague explanation, an unknown compelling force. But the theories haven't stopped. Avalanche doesn't explain the internal trauma or tent being ripped from the inside. Military weapons testing? Nearby secret missile tests could have caused a shockwave or radiation, but no conclusive proof. Infrasound-induced panic. A rare wind pattern could have caused hallucinations and madness. Yeti or creature attack? Eyewitnesses later claimed the area was cursed by locals, calling it the Mountain of the Dead. Alien encounter. Bright lights in the sky were reported nearby around the same time. In 2020, Russia officially reopened the case, but still gave no solid answers. Even today, no one can fully explain what happened to those 9 hikers on that mountain. They died violently, chaotically, and alone, running from something so terrifying. They couldn't stop to grab shoes, and they never screamed for help. Some say they were running from madness. Others believe whatever killed them was never meant to be found.